Hey, what's up guys? It is Cecily from Drive Girl Drive, and first off, Happy New Year. I hope that you guys had a very prosperous and awesome New Year. For those of you that took time off, well needed. I'm there with you. I use a little bit more, but you know, it's the top of the year and we gotta make this money. I just gonna freestyle today. I really didn't have a topic in mind. If you followed my channel for the past year, you kind of know that these are the times where I get a little bit more philosophical. I'm a little bit more in my head. I really want to be a better planner and organizer and implementer when it comes to this channel, but I think that I have pretty much carved a pathway for myself and just kind of being spontaneous. So today this is really just going to be just a conversation video. I will say that I don't watch too many of the other rideshare bloggers unless they're my friends, you know what I mean? I have a personal relationship with them outside of what we do here, but you know, every once in a while I see titles that definitely get me to click. And today I was looking at the RIDESHARE Professor's feed. It just popped up on my YouTube feed. I watched the video and I found it to be entertaining. I definitely need to check out more of his videos. He has a very unique way of presenting information. The only reason why I don't like paying too much attention to other people's videos is because, you know, when you retain information, you don't want to copy. I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about something that someone else is talking about, because chances are we're all going through the same thing. However, I don't like to impede on anybody else's creative process. But I did go to reply to his video in reference to talking about Uber recruiting rideshare drivers to partner for the 180 days of change. I did reply that I was approached to do it as well, and I was approached to do it as far back as October, I believe. I mean, I have the emails and everything. I'm not going to say which company approached me, and I'm not going to say what they wanted me to do in particular because that's confidential, but I was approached with the opportunity to do it, and with all that was going on in my life and what they wanted me to do in reference to how much the compensation was, it was not a good fit for me. On top of all that, I really wasn't sure how my audience would be affected, because at the end of the day, I wanted it to have a positive outcome overall, because the reason I have this channel is because of you, the driver. Now, had I went through with the process, that still would have been my goal, to make sure that drivers' voices will be heard and that our best interests are at heart. In addition, this is an effort that we do outside of our normal lives, and this is a job of sorts, and so compensation is definitely something that should be on the table as well. So that's how I segmented everything, and still I was like, not right now. I said not right now, and they were like, are you open to doing it in the future? And I said possibly. When I saw UBERMAN's work, I thought he did a really good job. I did not really know what to expect, and I felt like he put his own spin on it, and I thought he did pretty well. In hearing other drivers talk about whether he sold out or anything like that, my response really is this: I believe wholeheartedly that we all created these channels out of nothing. There was a day when you had 0 subscribers and you didn't know what you were going to say. I feel like the reason that people watch UBERMAN is because he is an innovator. I think that he is good at what he does. He's good at making people mad. He's good at inspiring people. He's good at making people think things. He stays ahead of the curve. Somehow, some way, he's always on the brink of doing something different than everyone else. He's a special individual. You can love him, you can hate him. He is who he is. And I really think that he's a pretty calculated person. And I think that that equals success for him. And it has been. I mean, the statistics don't lie. He's got the most followers. He's been doing this. When he says something, y'all come in, y'all comment. That it is what it is. As far as the Simple Driver goes, when I started off as a driver, I saw some of his stuff. I liked the way that he presented things. I've never interacted with him. He's never interacted with me. He's never commented on my videos. He seems to be very much about what he does, and then he makes his moves. Respect his hustle. I have not seen any of his videos, and I don't know per se if he was even involved with that whole production, but if he was as well, again, I think that people in this space are doing what works for them. I don't think that it's fair to call anyone out and say that they're a sellout. You do know that we make money off these videos, right? And not just us. Anytime you look at a YouTuber, they make money off these videos. Most of us are being compensated for the traffic that we get to our videos. While this is a place for us to kind of sit here, shoot the breeze, and connect with you, we're also making money off of these videos. We are producing content for you guys to like or dislike. So I honestly think it's genius, really, for any rideshare driver to decide to partner with Uber or Lyft or anybody on anything. I think that it's okay to even sit here and to take the little guy who's trying to do his own thing and say, hey, guess what? Give this person a platform, see what he's talking about. I think the great thing about what we're doing is that we're a voice for you. And I think that the more that you sound off, whether you say yes, no, I don't like this, what's that, what the fuck, you know, all this kind of stuff is great. It's interaction for us. Because what you don't know is that Uber and Lyft watch our videos. I have videos that have maybe 400 or 500 views, and Uber and Lyft come and watch my videos, and they take action based off the things that we say. I don't think there's any other topic that I could ever vlog about where I know that the very entities that I'm talking about are actually paying attention and they actually implement things. We're not dumb. And it's not just me. I know this happens for Kevin. I know this happens for UBERMAN. I know for a fact that I've seen us as vloggers and other folks too have conversations outside the box. Some unpopular ones, and the next thing you know, you see a press release going out or an ad next week. They listen to all of us. While I sit here and struggle, like, what should I do with this channel? Because as time goes on, I'm not driving as much. And when I do drive, it's purposeful. I know what to do, I know where to go, I know how to do it. I know there are new drivers out there, and I've got over 100 videos. You can watch those videos, and as things come up, as news-worthy items pop up, I'm going to offer stuff. But my focus really is going to be to inspire you guys to make money in different ways. Outside of Uber, outside of Lyft, outside of the courier jobs. Like, I'm getting into cryptocurrency like everybody else and their mama is. Like, I'm going to share those kinds of things on the journey too. So the content's going to change. But I expect it to change because I expect for you to not be in the same place you were last year. If you signed up the same time I did and you were watching me and you're still in this space, I'm gonna choke you. Like, it's time for us to move on to some other things. It's time for that part of your life to be what it is and for you to make some space for some new stuff. Time for us to grow. And I've said it before, this industry is constantly changing. It's constantly changing. You gotta change with it. So the comment I left on the RIDESHARE Professor's page was not this extensive, but I wrote it and I was like, let me just follow this up with a video because I didn't want this to appear to be catty. And you know, I never actually planned to say that they were going to offer me that opportunity. You know, I get offered opportunities all the time, and I don't, like, you know, guess what, guys, guess who came at me with this, guess who came at me with that. You know, I just really take every opportunity that someone asks me anything and be like, oh, you know what, like, this must be a good response as to what I'm doing, I'm on the right path. You know what I mean? Like, even if that opportunity doesn't pan out, it means that there's something that people are seeing in me that makes me different. There's definitely something in what I'm doing here that is an authoritative voice. You know, I'm representing somebody. It's not just me up here wilding out and saying what I want to say and all this stuff. I'm in contact and in touch with some of y'all, and the rest of y'all, it's whatever. You know what I mean? It's all good. But when I saw that, I was like, wait, you know, like, I don't want this to create, like, you know, some old fake ass controversy, like, oh, okay, like, they getting paid for content and this, that, and the third. We're all getting paid for content. We're all trying to get paid for content. And guess what? If I partner with you, I expect to be paid. And the problem I have is that I work in this industry. I work as talent. So the money that you may offer me to do something doesn't really match what it would when I get paid to be on set for 8 hours and hair and makeup and all this, that, and the third. So it's like, one thing about this industry that I understand with entertainment is that some of these offers I get, it's not enough. I can make that money doing this and I don't have to leave my backyard. So I think the cool thing about what we're doing and what everybody is doing on YouTube, the successful people, is they're paving their own way. They're getting paid to do what they love. And you better believe that if you are talking about something and the members of that something approach you with a possible partnership, take it. Take it. Make sure you get your objectives on the table. Make sure that you say what you want to say on it. It makes sense to do that. Why wouldn't you? Oh, I'm gonna sit here and just be mad and angry and talk about how much you hate Uber forever? Like, that's crazy. That's passive aggressive. Who got time for passive aggressive? If you haven't noticed, the people that are winning in this space are not passive aggressive. We are very direct. We are very, very direct. We're very open and honest about how we feel. And that is why you're here, because you're connected with how we feel. We're not passive aggressive. We pretty much live, breathe, and eat this shit. So if you were to ask me if I thought that they were sellouts, no, I wouldn't. Even if they didn't offer me the opportunity, and even though I said no, I was happy to watch. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Absolutely. Let me know what your guys' comments on this topic. I'm going to link the 180 series that UBERMAN did and the commentary that the RIDESHARE Professor did on his video, because I thought that was a very good video, sir. And I definitely got to check you out more often, being that we're both here in Los Angeles. Why haven't we met yet? Yeah, and shouts out to you all. Let me know what you guys are working on. Just know what you're up to. For checking in on me and wondering where I'm at and stuff like that. It's always nice to know that people care. If you haven't noticed, I'm in a new space. I moved about a month and a half ago. Maybe about a month, huh? Yeah, it's been about a month. And this is my office, but it's not together yet. But we're gonna get this area together. And I can't keep using the excuse that I don't have it right yet, because I mean, I still have to live, right? I still live in this space. Why not creating this space? So yeah, don't be mad that I didn't comb my hair, because you know, that's the thing that pisses me off too. I'm not a makeup beauty vlogger, but why do I feel compelled to have to comb my hair and put makeup on my face to talk to you guys? That's the thing that sucks about being a woman in this space. I know Kevin and them and Terry, they don't, all they have to do is probably brush their teeth, and that's just for their own comfort. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you guys got any special topics you want to talk about, let me know.